none of us, I mean, producers are artists too, and we're as confused half the time about the revenue streams and where it's flowing to and what to expect.
Yeah, it is pretty confusing.
It's one thing when you're not making money and you're like, where's my money that I should have? But even when you are making money, you don't necessarily know how much you really should be making. So it can seem great when you're making money, and then
all the label deals inside the paperwork, you can only audit them like once every 3 years or something
for
like
$20,000.
Exactly.
Only go back a few years, but you're not going to figure out the problem until 5 years later when you can't go back. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So there's so much of that, and when she did it all for my dad at first, and then I kind of let her take a look. Kind of like you guys with your stuff, take a look at my stuff, see what you think's going on, and right away she figured out, oh, you have like 180 songs that like aren't fully registered properly.
Wow.
You have sound
Jesus
exchange payments
Christ, man.
that were based on a wrong royalty percentage. It doesn't match your contracts, and maybe I had signed paperwork for things, but the band's management didn't file it.
Is that incompetence, do you think? Or is that, incompetence on the label end and incompetence on Sound Exchange's end? And
usually incompetence on a lawyer's part, in my opinion, lawyer and management.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, I mean, the world's moved so fast with so many different new revenue streams. We don't have to get into the
you got to keep
Sound Exchange,
bouncing.
Yeah. So you got to learn new things. You got to realize, we need this form. But sometimes they just don't file it. They don't finish it. The lawyer gets paid to do the contract. He gets everyone's signatures on it, and then doesn't file it.
And he's out.
The letter of direction with the label, or doesn't, or the label gets it and doesn't read it right, and they put in their stock percentages instead of the percentages in your contract.
I see.
Maybe you had certain bump ups that happen at certain times. Like if you sell X amount of records, your percentage goes up or something like that. Maybe they never implemented those as that happened.
Sure.
And stuff. So there's no one watching. There's some incompetence, but there's not enough people watching the ball. I mean, the future of fixing that is we're going to need just a better model altogether. We need. There's too many people in the chain of getting money. Your money's flowing through all these different people to get to you.
You heard it here first.
There should be no reason
people in the chain of
that
getting
everybody's
money.
not getting paid their percentage the second the song's being streamed.